Alan, go.
Yes. So Amerikatsi takes place after. Well, it's I believe it's 1945. Basically, we all know about the Armenian genocide. Armenians have been dispersed throughout the world, and in this case, let me just pull up the get the right date here. 1950. Um, what happened is Russia decided that they're gonna set aside a piece of land and give it to the Armenians. And so Armenians from all over the world are invited to repatriate to New Armenia and under Russian rule. And so this American Charlie he decides he's going to go ahead and do that. His parents died. He's kind of alone. Why not move back to the motherland? When he gets there, he realizes Armenians are not exactly accepted, are not really wanting to be there. It was more of a political show move on the Russians' part, and so he's experiencing problems, especially with trying to get his housing from the Russian government. In the meantime, while trying to do his business, he sees a crowd is forming. A kid is lost. A kid he finds the kid, and the kid winds up being the daughter of one of the Russian officials and his Armenian wife. The Armenian wife thanks him for it, says that maybe you can give him a job, maybe you can find him a good place to her husband. He says, sure, whatever. And instead of getting this new job in this new place, he winds up basically doesn't get along with the Russian official, and he gets suckered into confessing that he's a spy. And because of that, he is now sent to prison. And there's I guess there's kind of vibes of Life is Beautiful here, where the wife doesn't realize that he's been put in prison, and she thinks that he's living a good life, but now he's living in prison. He's not well liked there either, and while in prison, he's thrown in solitary confinement. And in there, he has one window, and it looks out over this Armenian guard who's guarding him, and he watches him day after day, night after night, with him and his loving family, and then things evolve from there. So, it's very much an indie piece. It's very much an indie art piece. Very dramatic. It's, you could, it's just one of those where if you, if you like this story, if the story sounds interesting, you might find it. It's not going to have broad appeal, but there's I think the underlying theme of this movie is freedom. Here's a guy who his freedom has been taken away from him. His life has been taken away from him. And while in prison, he has to decide what he's going to do. Is he going to fight on and live to one day hopefully find freedom, or is he going to give up and become a shell of himself? And he decides to find life in prison as best he could. And that's through not only watching the guard and his family across the way, but finding a way to help him when he's in the cell and can't communicate with him. And so, it's your pretty typical feel good drama, and done at an indie level. It's a good quality film. So there you go. That's Amerikatsi.
Okay, well there you are. I don't know. Listening to you talk about it, I'm not really enthusiastic.
Yeah, it's needs my mic needs a boost. So do I need to just turn the gain up? How's that?
We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay,
talk about
we'll figure it out. We'll figure
it out. We'll figure it out. But let's go to comments. There are 0 comments.
Yeah, I know.